God, y'all, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Turns out, Edwin Starr was wrong. War. Yeah, what is it good for? Turns out, it's absolutely great for computer games. Where would we be without the FPS? Still throwing pine cones across the sandpit and claiming I'd been revived by Jeff and wasn't really dead after all. From Command & Conquer, Red Alert, through Call of Duty and Company of Heroes, I've loved them all along the way. Hold on there, Big Dog. I know what you're thinking. First-person shooter. Eximius sees the Frontline from Ammobox Studios is out of early access and is a blast. It is an FPS RTS hybrid. What? Yes. You can play the game just like Company of Heroes, and you can play it just like Call of Duty. You can even play it both ways at the same time if you want to. How is this possible, you ask? Eximius is, in simplest terms, a 5v5 squad-based arena battle, set in the near future of a collapsed political order. Two factions vie for control of the future world. Axeron Industries, the product of a global financial elite trying to re-establish order. They have units based on robotics to save people from frontline combat. The other side is the Global Security Force, the GSF, who are made up from the surviving political world order prior to the collapse. All this setup matters naught, though, and is swiftly forgotten once you have passed the opening intro. Simply pick a side, go through training. There's no real consequence to the side you pick, except the choice of weapons, units available, and some inevitable variation in playstyle to suit your differing strengths. Mostly, though, they are similar in class, but with slightly different qualities. The controls are pretty standard, and so is the weapons training. There's nothing confusing here. Machine guns, pistols, bazookas, EMP weapons, etc. Everything is comfortably familiar. There's a good sound to the fire system, and the weapons have variable recoil, but upgrades can improve stability. They sound powerful, they act heavy, it's all pleasing stuff. On the battlefield, the draw distance for shooting is pretty good, even with standard weapons. When you leave training then, you can choose to join an open game, which is just a rolling restart game with whomever joins, and the remaining spots not taken by humans are taken by AI players. Or you can join a specific 5v5 team to take on a set scenario. If none of these take your fancy, you can tackle a variety of maps and missions on yourself, offline, with a team of AI support. There's a lot of variety here, and the AI filling human spots is of such a good standard that you will never need to worry about matchmaking to get a good game. There's always at least two of these happening at any given time. All of this, then, seems like a pretty standard battle arena game, and you'd be right. What sets Eximius apart is that only 4 of your squad players out of 5 are FPS players on the battlefield. The 5th man plays the game RTS from a standard zoomed RTS aerial view of the battle. It turns out that what really makes the difference to your team is this RTS commander. They provide tech upgrades, they build tanks, different classes of soldiers, they assign a support group of soldiers to you, or not, and they can drop strategic supply points to enable you to refill ammo, heal, change weapons when you meet different foes. They play Command & Conquer, whilst you play Counter-Strike, and you can talk to each other, ask for things like resupply, reinforcements, or decide attack plans and changes, issue instructions. It's a quite excellent achievement to blend these two game styles seamlessly together, and to talk and plan across them at the same time. There is a rare breed of revered hero called Battle Commanders by the Eximius community. These players are capable of playing the commander role and jumping into the FPS fight at crucial moments to rectify some part of a grand plan, never losing sight of the overall plan and the time taken in the front line. I tried being a commander once or twice. Let's just say I need practice at it. I have mostly been playing as an officer on the battlefield, and sometimes my human commander would provide ammo and weapon upgrade stations for me to use, and sometimes they wouldn't. In one match, it became clear that the commander had his plan, and I wasn't in it. I could die and respawn frequently, but there would be no upgrade points for me. It didn't matter to my fight. In another, we had upgrades, and I joined the fray, attempting to follow other officers into battle and direct their support. The commanders rarely attach soldiers to me for support, clearly deeming my contribution as unreliable as a bit of a newbie. This was until a crucial late point in the battle. We were losing heavily. I slipped away from the main battle, changed my weapons, and crossed over to the other side of the arena undetected. I destroyed a tank holding a position protecting a flag point. The response from my commander was instant. He held battle back where I had come from and sent me as many reserves as he could to support what he recognized was a decisive move in the field. We went on to capture several nearby resource points, and the enemy were crippled. From this point onwards, we lost less than 20 battle points, and the enemy team lost 300 to defeat. The post-game chat was full of delight and congratulations, and these are the moments you play Eximius for. Eximius isn't a perfect game. The learning curve can initially be steep, but there's a lot of potential in the game for varied styles of combat. More variety of weapons are being added, and of course more skins and customization. The development team is highly dedicated, improvements are frequently made, and what might be thought of as currently lacking does not in any way detract from the glory of the game. Eximius is a Latin word that means excellent, and Seize the Frontline is indeed an excellent game. It's not just another battle arena with thrown together assets. It is a well thought out game that offers a deepening level of skill the more you play it. They have a welcoming community in the Discord, and the game is structured so that newbies can join a team of veterans and not hamper the chance of victory severely. War. Yeah. May well be good for computer games. But me? Good God, Joel. I am far from Eximius at it. It is fun though. See you in the fight. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up for this video, and if you want to be the first to see our new stuff, then subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to receive notifications.